Hello, my name is Carson Blakley, and this is my senior project final presentation video. For my senior project, I had the opportunity to go to the Philippines in the city of Manila and Tarlac. While I was in the Philippines, it taught me a lot about service and the importance of service. It taught me a lot about how the world's in a lot of poverty, especially third world countries. As I was in the Philippines going through the cities on a bus, you would look out the window and you would see a lot of houses that didn't have roofs on them. You would see trash just thrown in the streets because they weren't really worried about throwing it away and stuff. They would just burn it when it got too out of hand. And you would see a lot of people there who really couldn't afford any clothes or food and stuff. And so for my senior project, I went to an elementary school to build a nutrition center for families who couldn't really afford food and just kind of needed a break. As I was there, I was taught a lot of lessons, and it really made me want to change the way I lived my life, and it really humbled me in a way and gave me a huge sense of gratitude. But as I was also there, it gave me a huge sense of hope that maybe this world can be a better place. On the work site, I had a lot of opportunities to do a lot of different services, and I'm going to show you some of those. This first video I'm going to show you, I'll just let the video explain it.
Carson Joseph Blakley, what is going on over here?
Right now I'm cleaning out this poster place thingy, and I'm using a new cleaver to scrape out glue, and
you must be trustworthy.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this thing. I love it, man. I'm so glad you do not have an evil disposition.
Yep. No. In doing this in doing this act of service that I just showed, it really taught me how even things that have been tattered and torn and weren't in good condition, they could easily be repaired with a little bit of effort. And it helps me realize that a lot of people are like that, and when we do service for others, even just a little bit of effort can really help fix and heal them. I have a few more videos and photos talking about the opportunities I had on the work site.
Carson, what's going on over here?
Right now I'm holding it's going to be a support beam for the house.
Let's go. All of our digging is paid off.
Yeah. In doing this, it really taught me how when things aren't stable, obviously they fall, but I didn't really realize the amount of effort it took to make something so stable and stuff. And yeah. And then this next video, it's just, we did this a lot on our trip. We would mix cement and mortar, but they didn't really have the money to afford electric equipment while we were there. So all of this was hand done, and it really taught me these people, they're very grateful for what they have. Even if they have so little, they are very grateful for just what they have. And so this is what we did for about half of our trip.
And so it begins our first concrete mix. Okay, good. Yeah. Stick course.
Yes, that picture was just like, or that video was just a lot of what we did on this trip. It was very hard work, and I really felt grateful that I was the one who like had to do this hard work rather than it being someone who wasn't as capable or something on this trip. We also, on this trip, after the work site, a few days, we had the opportunity to take pictures with like the teachers and some of the students who were from the school that we were working on. And as we did this, you could really just see the look of like kind of amazement, shock, and gratitude on their face to see a bunch of white people working on this trip. There were very few white people you see in the Philippines. And so here's a few photos of just like us with the teachers and stuff. And then here's a picture of all of my group and a few of the like construction workers, Filipino construction workers, on the work site. And then we also had another opportunity to do service on this trip, and we were partnered with justserve.org, and we had the opportunity to go to one of their food stations, like the one we were building, and serve out food to some Filipinos who were in need at the time. It's kind of a blurry picture, but here's us in the background, and then here's some of the Filipinos up front who were waiting for us to serve them some food. On this trip, we also had the opportunity to meet with members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and the way they live their lives is so amazing to me. Like, these people, they have very little, and still at the same time, as we were there, we asked them like opportunities they could do to serve, and a lot of the answers kind of surprised me. Like, a lot of them were like, we can give people our things, like, and that doesn't seem like a huge thing, but like at the end of the day, these people have so little that just to give them some of their stuff, like, it's just such a big like inspiration to me, and like makes me want to change the person I am. And yeah, here's some of the pictures with us with the members of this ward. Yes, here's one more. Like I said, on this trip, we got to spend a lot of time with, so they send 19 teenagers, male and female, who you've never met, to a third world country with zero communication back home. And this really helped me grow my hope in humanity in a way, because as we were on this trip, like, these are a bunch of teenagers who are spoiled, who live in big homes, who have a lot, and it really gave me hope to see 19 kids go out of their way to a country for a month and just like do service for those who are really in need. And it really did inspire me to make a change in my life and just become a better person. Looks like I'm running out of time, but I would like to share one final video. And this is just going to wrap up my senior project.
Hi, my name is Carson Blakley. I came to the Philippines to do my senior project this year for Bonneville High School, and for my senior project, I helped build a nutrition center for children who don't get the amount of food they need. And so, as I was on this trip, I had many great opportunities to serve others, whether it be helping them build this or playing with the kids here. And then, when we started this, it was just a concrete slab on the floor, and now we have all of this around us built up. Yeah, this is what I'm doing for my 2025 senior project. Thank you so much.
All right. My name is Carson Blakley, and this is my 2025 senior project. Thank you so much.